What's up? So you try and make a video every time and you get interrupted by a phone call or there's a crow out there just singing away because he's happy. He's going to get shot very quickly if you don't shut up. I probably want to go shoot his ass. So, um, we, I had a debate about the mass shooting. Now, we didn't go over the mass shooting specifically because we don't know information about it. But he came back and said that we don't need a militia, right? We don't really have the gun rights anymore. We don't need a militia because we're not fighting the British. Well, what he didn't understand and what I had explained to him, and he hasn't replied back, it's been about 4 hours, is that the British at the time was the government. That was people just I don't think they don't even think about that. That's why we fought the British. They was the government. We was technically citizens of British or like a territory to them. Um, and I disagreed 100% with him. I said, we are the militia. I'm the militia. Everyone's the militia. Every person that's free and has guns or a machete or whatever the fuck kind of arms they want to carry are free, right? Or we are the militia. We have to enforce the Constitution. The politicians uphold the Constitution. I said that, and I said, look these definitions up. I actually looked them up afterwards because I thought it was very important. So when a politician goes to office, right, they uphold they are supposed to uphold the Constitution, but how can they do that when they are actively trying to take it down? Why are they taking down the Constitution? And i.e. the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment doesn't give us rights. We've been over this multiple times. The Second Amendment doesn't give us rights. We have rights. Whatever I do with my money is my decision. I said that in a couple videos ago. So why are they taking that away? Well, they take the Second Amendment away. That technically takes their restriction away. Now, in my eyes, it doesn't because I'm still free. It doesn't matter if we have a constitution or not. I'm still going to do what I fucking please. But that's why they're trying to take the Second Amendment away. Because as soon as they take the Second Amendment away, they can tread all over your rights, and then they can go down over the ones they really want to. Freedom of speech. That's really the one they want to. They want to control us. They literally want to make us slaves. That's why the tax thing's the way it is. That's why everything's going to go digital currency, and that's why 2020 happened. I mean, it's all about control. Look up the Great Reset if you don't believe me. Look up all that shit. I mean, you're going to get your head's going to hurt after that if you haven't looked it up yet. But we're not allowed to enforce it anymore because there's a blue line. There's, this is the politician. There's a couple blue lines right there. And we can't go in there and enforce. We can't kick them out and tell them to fuck off. Or we would be free. So, uphold the Constitution to support or defend against opposition or criticism. Do politicians do that? No. They actually complain about the Constitution. They want to burn the Constitution. They want to be able to take everything away from us, rights-wise. And people don't even see that. People don't even see that. It's fucking my mind up that we have that many stupid people. And when you tell them to move to North Korea or wherever, Canada, for example, they get all bent out of shape, thinking that I'm the bad guy. Well, you just stated that you hate America. Why don't you move? If you hate it that much, you know why they don't move? Because the freedom of religion and the freedom of speech is still important to every person in America. A lot of people come here specifically for that reason. We came to the New World in the 1500s over here for that reason. Freedom of religion. And we have politicians literally trying to take that shit away from us. I mean, every other country, look at China and what they're doing to the Muslims. Can't have your own religion anymore. You can't make the Nelson Militia religion, which is just leave me alone. That's my religion. The other thing that I said is enforce. It's our job to enforce the Constitution. It's not the politician's job. They don't enforce the Constitution. They follow the Constitution. It's the rules we set. It's the rules the Founding Fathers set. To put or keep in force, that's our job, to keep the Constitution up to date, to make sure that these politicians are upholding the Constitution, to make sure that we are forcing them to do it. But we can't do it because there's a blue line stopping us. And they will charge us with kidnapping or terroristic threats or I'm white, so it must be a white supremacist. All that crazy shit. It's beyond me. And the people that vote Republican and Democrat, but mainly Democrat, are just beyond me. Like, how could you even think that that's a good idea of taking our guns away? People are calling for gun control after this mass shooting. We don't know the reasons why. It doesn't matter. Every time a mass shooting happens, what do? They call for gun control. But every time, and it's happened multiple times, every time a good guy, a person with a gun stops a mass shootings, do they ever talk about that? No, they make jokes about it. You read the comment sections of anything, or, oh, that's just once in a blue moon. This grocery store apparently didn't allow open carrying. I don't know about concealed carrying, but I've seen a couple things where they said they don't allow open carrying in the store. Apparently no one was armed. I'm carrying a gun right now on my hip. You can't see it. You can't see it. No one can see it. No one knows I have it. I talked to that same dude. I said, I'm a 4th degree black belt. I have training in martial arts for a long time, since I was a kid. He's never responded, but one person a long time ago responded and said, well, why do you need, if you are trained in martial arts, and if you're good, why do you have a gun on you? I rather carry the gun because it's not an inconvenience. I don't even feel the gun on me because I have a good holster. I rather carry the gun and have it just in case I need it, rather than be bleeding out the floor wishing I had it. And that's what they're doing. They are literally making us sheep. I mean, we're just sitting ducks, basically. We're just going to sit there and they're going to pop us off. That's why the schools and the gun-free zones are the #1 target for these assholes. And we know this. But they don't look at this data. And they bring up other countries. Other countries, not America. They are not free. We are. And they still have their problems. A lot of the times, over here, we have more people than them. And even if the law enforcement, which I guess the media now supports because there's one officer that got killed because of the mass shooter. Where was I going with that? I have no clue. That crow just completely lost my mind. Apparently the media likes cops now. Oh. The guy on the comments said cops are trained. Now, he's left, so I didn't know, they like cops anymore. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They flip-flop. A lot of cops are undertrained, But I'd rather carry a gun and never have to use it than be in the hospital or dead, blood all over me, bleeding out, wishing I had it to defend myself. That's just me. You do what you want to do. Your decision. If you don't want to carry a gun, that's perfectly fine. If you're crossing this channel and you hate guns, that's perfectly fine. I'm not making you carry a gun. I'm not making you to be able to do martial arts, to defend yourself, medical training. I don't care what you do in life. But it's my decision to do what I want to do. I looked up the definition of freedom, too. I thought that was a good one to look up. The state of being free or at liberty rather than confinement or under physical restraints. I made the video of the ATF where it was a freedom and it was like a lady like ripping the chains off. We've been doomed and enslaved for so long, and we don't even see it, I explained that to people down here, and they just don't understand. In this state of South Carolina, it's supposed to be free, and according to some states, it's way freer than some. If you get caught without a CL, you're going to jail. Cops enforce the laws, right? That fucking blue line. It's funny how the left just flips back and forth. We like the blue, we hate the blue, we don't just stay in one thing. So what do we do? How do we... First of all, we can never educate these people, but I thought that was a good point, is enforce and uphold two important definitions. And Redbone, if you're watching this, which I know you watch my videos, I know you have Black Law, the books and stuff, make your own video about this shit. There's a video topic for you to talk about. Go in detail about it if you want to. Bring it up, because he's a book nerd, way more than I am. I don't mind reading, but I do at the same time. I like reading certain things. The politics bullshit gets me pissed. Like, I looked up a couple other definitions and they had like a case study hook to it. I'm like, shit, I just went to dictionary.com and started looking them up. But they had examples down there of certain cases. I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want the true definition, not an opinion of some Supreme Court or some justice somewhere. I don't want that. So it's not gonna get better. You know, another mass shooting's gonna happen. I mean, you're never gonna stop mass shootings. You know, the other day, someone said, I think it was on Instagram if I'm not mistaken. It might have been on YouTube. I'm not sure. Someone said that felons don't have the right to have guns, because I said no guns illegal, because he brought up, was it legal really? I said no guns illegal unless it's stolen. I was being sarcastic. He said, well, I know that, but felons can't have guns. Like, really? I said, I bet all the felons that want guns right now, they have guns. You know, and that's an infringement on them. They did their time. They did their payment to society. You know, maybe I don't agree with what they did, but, you know, that being said, and I think I said this before, you know, rapists should be killed, mass shooters should be killed. Live on CNN. Get just 44 to the fucking back of the head. Be done with it. But I'm going to state this. I know some people, personally, that legally, based on federal law, cannot possess a gun. I know a few people. And those people would be the ones that would fight beside me. That's why I'm going to leave it at. You know, we always been told that felons don't have rights, and you know, blue lives matter, and I get older and older and older, and I'm going on 24 now. I'm more every day. I see more of the truth, and I see more of the lies, and they just piss me off. You know, I have done the research on the taxes and stuff. I looked up the government stupidity of just road tax alone and sales tax, and they hide everything. They put it in their pockets. And stimulus checks, perfect example. But these laws that they create, they don't do anything to save lives. They make their goal easier to enslave us. So that's where I'm going to leave it at that. Next couple videos I'm going to do is, well, every Tuesday, of course, is gardening. I'm going to probably do that tomorrow when I come back from the scrapyard. I got a shitload of stuff to go to the scrapyard. I'm going to go throw some bread out to the chickens. I'm low on bread, so I'm probably going to go pick up some bread today from the place. But you guys stay safe. I will see you guys later. And stay armed at the grocery stores, guys. You know, be prepared to fight if you have to, because you know damn well some crazy guy's going to take all this media attention like, oh, I'm going to do it too. And of course, the Republicans and Democrats are going to go gun crazy. We need more gun control. So hopefully this video was good for you guys. This is my second time making it because I had a phone call and it interrupted me. But anyway, you guys have a great day. I will see you guys later.